So on the topic of making sure you build trust within your crews, right? So one thing as a safety manager that is vital, um, and I can't stress that enough, is the field presence and taking the time to get to know your guys, like know them. And what do you do outside of this place, right? I'm not saying you gotta like be all up in their business, but be cool, man. Um, Embrace them. You're gonna see them more than you do your own family most of the time. You're around them longer than you are with your actual family in most regards, and they all have a why for why they're there, and they're going through it too. And let's keep it real. As a safety manager, you don't have hands-on tools. You're not climbing. I mean, unless specific job sites where maybe you have to go up to certain vessels and whatnot for permits and sniff tests. It just depends on your company and your site, but in most regards, you're not doing any real physical labor. You handle oversight, and you're the bridge between management and craft. And a big portion of getting buy-in when you talk about a safety management system and a safety culture is the employees, man. They matter. Um, I make it my business to get involved with my crews and get to know them. Uh, and it's been a byproduct because when I am out in the field with, the client, I won't say which company specifically or what plant specifically, but I've had incidents where, you know, a client would try to bypass their own lotto, and our guys would use their stop work authority, and they would entrust in me to come out there and find a path forward and say, hold on, time out. Let's think about it. Let's figure out a proper plan. And when you do stuff like that and you have that trust from them to be able to communicate with you, that goes a long way, man. Because now, guess what? When you have days where there is downtime, and maybe you're bowed up with a bunch of paperwork and just a mountain of to-do lists, and you just don't have the time to really, let's say, put eyes on them. Let's be real. Some days it's going to be like that. It's going to be really peaceful to know that, hey, those guys are going to be working safe and doing the right thing because you've built enough trust with them to know, hey, like Yusef or my safety manager um, is expecting this of me. And that's going to be, that's going to keep them from taking that shortcut and potentially getting themselves seriously hurt or killed, right? So I cannot stress enough about the engagement with your craft personnel and how vital that is. Um, if you struggle with communicating, um, the safety field would be pretty hard. Uh, and I'm not saying that in a way to just, to lighten or to discourage you from getting into the field, but I think I speak for all safety managers who have experience in this field. They understand the importance of the engagement with your crews. I've been on a lot of jobs where you have safety managers or safety specialists, safety whatever, right? Whatever title they have, field safety reps, um, where they act like cops, man. And it puts a bad stain on the safety field because you have safety managers like myself and many, many others that truly embody what it means to be a true safety professional. And we understand that the, the personnel, the craft, are the heart and soul of this, you know. Um, they do impossible things. They create the infrastructure of our society that we're in today. We need them, right? And everybody goes through stuff. So it's really important to have that built trust and engagement with the craft. Um, and it's important to not, uh, sorry, you guys thought I heard something working behind me. But it's important to embody that and understand how important that is.